Hey guys, so we are back again with another video. So in today's video we would be discussing about the Salesforce Spring Highlights 2023 and what's new in the LWC Apex class, and we would be touching many more concepts as well. So in this I would be trying to give you the brief overview of the highlights that we are basically making videos about, and the new things that Salesforce has released and the new updates. Okay, so starting with the first is your flow updates. So what is there in flows is that after save record triggered flows now run before the entitlements are executed. So basically there is a shift in the order of execution, that is after save flows run before entitlements are executed, so that entitlements can include the records update that are after save flows. So basically in the API version 53 and earlier, after save flows run after your entitlements are executed. So for those people who don't have much idea about entitlements, so guys, basically this is a part of your Salesforce Service Cloud, and basically entitlements, milestones and SLAs. SLA means your service level agreements are a part of your cases. Okay, so all of these things are attached to your cases, and what entitlement or this entitlement process does is like it segregates people based on the priority. Like basic example, if I tell you about, you can relate it with Netflix. Like there are packs, various packs, like some basic packs, then more advanced packs and the higher advanced packs. So what is there is that in the most basic pack one there is limited amount of things, like one person only can stream, and while you are going up the line, so the access or the privileges are opening up, right? So basically in this also your service cloud, the SLA process or the entitlement process deals with these things. We define the priorities like gold, silver, bronze, and anything that you can define as your own, and you can give services to clients based upon that. Okay, so that is your SLAs and all. So this is in the flow updates that your after save flows run before your entitlements are executed. But yeah, if you shift down to your lower versions, then if you want as per your company requirements, this could be afterwards as well. Okay, so moving further, now in flow there is again a new thing that has arise, is that a flow email is now sent for an update record element. Okay, that references an invalid record variable. So basically what it means is like your error would be sent if a flow executes an update record element. Okay, so we are using an update record element, and by mistake it is referring an invalid record ID when we are creating a record variable and passing that in our update record element. So previously no flow error email was sent, and we all have to just think using the debug only, and thereafter we could do the further steps. But now as you are entering a wrong or an invalid record ID, a mail would be sent that okay, this is invalid record ID or reference ID to a particular object. So yeah, you can make use of that. So that is also a good advantage. So moving further guys is your LWC updates. So basically in your lightning web components, now we are getting a leverage that we can create notifications now using the alert, confirm and prompt modules that is just introduced in your lightning web components. So use the new lightning alert, lightning confirm and lightning prompt instead of the native APIs to create notifications. Okay, so basically we used to make use of native APIs so as to send notifications. And moreover it is also written that Chrome and Safari plan to end support for cross origin use of window.alert and window.confirm, because all these methods were of your vanilla JavaScript, and moreover this was having a conflict sometimes. So all these were your native APIs, and using them is a tiresome process as well, because sometimes if they are stuck, so you need to check that what is happening in the code. So instead of that, you could use these new modules. So how you could make use of these modules is like, I have made use of lightning button, and on this click of button I'm calling a function called handle alert click. The label is open alert modal for this button. Okay, so in the handle alert click, what is being there is, first of all, you could see that we would be importing the lightning alert from lightning/alert, right? Now we would be making use of the async await, that is the promises callbacks in your JavaScript, if you could relate. So basically in the async we would be making use of the handle alert click, and in the await we would be waiting for the promise to get resolved. So lightning alert, this is the imported statement, and open is the method of this. We would be passing in the message, the theme, that is error, success, warning, alert, the label, that is anything that you wish to give, and this is your component, that how it would look like. Okay, so don't worry, we would be having a dedicated video on all these things, and rest depend on your comments, like on what topic do you want a more detailed video in. So moving further is your creating overlays with the new modal component. So yes, this is also a good feature that is in your lightning web components. So basically, what is a modal? So guys, basically modal is used to draw your attention in order to display a particular important message. Basically it disrupts your normal workflow and displays the message on top of the screen, in the current app window, anything. And basically it requires a user interaction to regain control over to the application or the window that you are working over, like cancel, close, anything that could be there. Okay, so basically there was a modal right back then in the LWC. So now what LWC is doing is, it is providing us an improved modal in the basis of your functionality and the look and feel. How? Because it doesn't use a lightning modal tag. Now instead it has made use of 3 separate tags, that is the modal header, modal footer, and the modal body, in which your modal body is your required component and other might be optional components. Okay, so this is with your LWC create modals. Okay, so before moving on to your Apex Assert class, there is also important update in your LWC template, is that now you can make use of if else statement inside your HTML template for your LWC. So currently we would be making video on that as well, that how we would be manipulating and managing that. So now moving over to your Apex Assert class, like the Salesforce has introduced a new class or a new way for writing Apex assertions. Okay, so basically this is a note from Salesforce. It says that in order to improve the readability of your Apex code by using the assert methods in the system.assert class that fit the exact conditions you are checking for. We still support the existing system.assert class methods, but we also recommend that you should start using the new methods or the new class as soon as possible. Okay, so previously we were using the system.assert class, now it has come up with assert class only. So basically what is the difference and why is the new Apex class so prominent and why Salesforce is promoting is, see, if we go in the Salesforce test classes, we make use of system.assert equals, not equals, or system.assert for any case. So all these methods are there, okay, but like if any other person is reading the code now, he would not be having exact information that what the other developer was trying to achieve in there. Okay, because these methods were ambiguous, verbose, or kind of error messages, because we were unable to find that what is the meaning of system.assert. Are we failing any method, or are we trying to stop the execution of this method? Like with system.assert equals, are we checking or not, like the things. So now what Salesforce is did, like your old syntax was system.assert equals null and null, so it is checking for these things. Okay, so now in the new method, like we are using a variable called my string. So like now we would be checking that assert dot is null. If my string is null, it will return true, else it would return false. The string should be null. This is an optional parameter that you can add or you don't want to add, that is up to you. So yes, so like assert dot is null. So okay, is null is giving us a sense, okay, yeah, is null, that means if it would be true or it might be false depending upon the variable that we are using or not. Okay, so this is there. Like in other try catch block, there is a method under test, and after that assert dot fail. Now assert dot fail is telling that we want this exception to occur, we want this method to fail in here in order to satisfy a particular condition. It would fail, not fail, so that depends upon the what are the parameters that you are passing and other factors. And in the catch also, we are making use of assert dot is instance of type and displaying the error messages. So basically your new apex class, or this new apex assert class, is fulfilling the requirement that is the code readability. It enhances the code readability of the things and provides methods that are less ambiguous and more accurate, right? So this is in your apex assert class. Okay, so stay tuned for more such videos, and as I told you, new updates would be coming soon over to this channel. We would be rolling out much more new features and would be deep diving over to the other concepts as well, exploring the service cloud, community cloud, and also would be going to other clouds as well. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can comment down below. Any specific topic that you all wish to make video on, so we would be providing on that as well. Okay, if you want a more detailed video on all the concepts that is there in winter or spring 23, so comment down below. We would be surely working over that. Thanks for watching. Happy coding, guys.